快要入学之前，你才决定要 homeschool 的话，可能会有点麻烦，因为他们你的名字已经在那边，然后到时候他可能会或者老师一定会打电话来找你啊什么之类的，那你根本就没有登记，那根本就没有记录。就好像我的2个孩子这样，我一个8岁，一个9岁，就是我一开始就没有登记啊，因为我很早，我的孩子是差不多5岁就决定是 homeschool 了。所以如果你越早去了解，越早去探索这方面的东西，越早去重新跟你，特别是跟你的另一半啊，因为夫妻要有共识，就是说你们2个人做很多的讨论、很多的反思之类的，想得很清楚了。那当然也跟孩子做一点讨论啊。那我们也是跟孩子做了讨论，那就是他们也曾经想来想去，到最后还是决定说不要去学校啊。所以这个问题我觉得是看你敢不敢因为你认为孩子在家学习是最理想的一个方式，因为这一点你敢去就是你没有做伤天害理的事情啊，因为你在家教育孩子不是拿他去做廉价劳工。所以你没有做伤天害理的事情，所以呢，这个法律其实是应该有很多空间的啊。
One last comment to this. Okay? One, I believe laws are made to be amended. If it can be amended, it can be changed. Number two, if there are more of us who are truly sincere and doing a good job with our family at home, I think they will listen. I think we will engage and we will make the laws to change. Thirdly, right, a lot of people come to us and talk to us about, well, what about this law? I said, if it is because of fear of the law, you are not going to homeschool because you fear, then I think it's wrong. Your children will learn fear from you. Right? Okay. It's a very strong statement, right? But I want to emphasize this point, okay? Because we make the changes. If we don't come up, because it took a long time for us to truly come out and speak public like that. A lot of people are afraid. I went to Ipoh one day and we gave a talk, and then we have this family in Ipoh, the children already 15, 16, 17 years old. Their art, drawing is beautiful. So this girl came up to us, her name is, I can't remember her name, 15 years old at that time, 2 years ago. She has a name card. Yeah. CEO. She's making more money than I'm making drawing, contract, character design. Yeah. More money than I'm making. One contract is more than my 1 month salary. Okay? Right? So, but the parents very scared. Right? Don't tell anyone. After she meet us, then I'm not afraid anymore. Now she's not. Right? But she's only 15. There's so much potential. So I think if we put our minds together, we can change things. Right? Yes, it's homeschooling.
Really know about the homeschooling. In fact, I don't know the title of tonight's session. I just going to know how to teach our children better early. And if you really go for homeschool, how the society will accept those that grow up without a proper graduation cert or anything, or they have to create their own career.
I think let's ask one question here. How many of us here don't have a college degree? Who don't have a college degree? Just put your hands up. So okay, don't be shy. I'm putting high because I don't have a college degree. Do you have jobs? Are you worried that you have no jobs? I don't think that's a problem. Okay? I don't think that's a problem. We believe that college is the only way. What we are saying is college is not the only way. If we work hard, we believe in what we do, we will be successful. I went for a job interview. I'll share, I get a lot of stories now, but I better tell one story. I went for a job interview. Okay, this interview is already done. So the chairman of the company says, this is quite a big company, joint venture, with some public listed company. He said, okay, I think I want you to lead this company. The chairman says, we appoint you. Okay, so I didn't know that the board of directors is 10 people, everyone is a control country or whoever, right? So the chairman says, okay, we approve. You just have to come for the interview at the board meeting. So I went for the board meeting interview. So they took my resume, put up in front. They don't look at the front page, they don't look at the front page, they look at the last page. Which college you come from? Alright? Which college? So the college, the one of the directors says, which college? I said, no college. No college? Maybe Ta College, stand form 6. Ta College not counted. So he said, so I told him, if you are looking for a college degree person, I'm working out here. If you believe that somebody looking at my resume can run the company, then you appoint me today. Otherwise, I'm going to have my lunch. I see you later. Then they say, please leave the room. You will decide. So I left the room to decide. So 5 minutes later, he came out, okay, you got a job. I said, I thought I already got the job. Why you tell me now? So I worked for them 5 years to help turn the company around. I think if we stand up to what we believe and we stand up to what we feel is right, we are doing the right thing. Whether it is in our life, in our work, in our business, people believe in conviction, not the degree. Okay. Yes, some degrees help. If you want to be an aeronautical engineer, develop spaceship, please go get a degree. If you're going to build an aeroplane, please get a degree because I'm going to fly the aeroplane. Right? Okay. So it shows that professional schools, conventional colleges do apply. We still need them. Is which path you want to choose, which path you feel good about yourself to choose. Right? If our kids tomorrow say want to take a degree and do some engineering, fine. Then go figure out how to get your O-levels, get an SAT, go into college and do the program. In our system, in the homeschool system, we can have the choice if you want. So it's what you want to make of your life. So education is not about getting the degree. It's about what you want to do with life itself, your own life. Right? And bear in mind, it's going to evolve. If you learn new things, our mind will change. If we meet new things, meet new people, our mind will change. When we have children, our mind totally change. Right? Okay? Before we had kids, our priorities are different. So bear in mind that change. Take a very short time. I think one last question that I introduce to my daughter to close the session. Last two maybe, okay.
So when you are saying you need to talk to and discuss with your kids, but if our kids are so small, how are you going to talk to them? And basically, we are the one who make the decision.
How small are the kids?
4 years old, 2.5.
Maybe it's not even time to discuss. Go play a few more years.
Never underestimate children. For us, we never underestimate their ability to understand. We always communicate, talk to them like adults, with respect. And sometimes they often surprise us with their depth of maturity. So you can ask, would you do you think you would like to try out school? You know, they have their own ideas. Maybe yes, maybe no, but they will change also. So discuss what it involves when you go to school. What does it entail? And would you like that kind? You know, keep talking, sharing, communicating. No matter how young, they can be very, very surprising if you answers.
The word is engaging. Continue to engage in any way that you feel comfortable. Right? The last question.
Homeschooling 很有意思，跟很好玩啊。这样是不是你有陪他一起玩？然后还有就是，如果他们没有要求说要学些什么东西，我们就不需要送他去学piano还是什么其他的东西。然后是爸爸妈妈都参与呢，还是只是其中一方？因为必须也是要工作嘛。
如果孩子小，应该跟他们一起玩。But 看啦，如果是 okay, 5 more minutes. If it's only child, you have no choice. You have to play with your child. Get down on your knees. I had my boy when I was about 40, you know, and it's like stamina is not so. But thank goodness, very fast he made friends. Don't want mommy already. Play with friends. And then he learned to play by himself. Dinosaurs, hours of it. I don't have to get down and crawl on my knees anymore. Okay, so yes, it's good to engage with them when they're young. Later, as they grow older, they don't want you already. Don't worry, it's not forever. Then you want them to want you. Did I answer your question? Yes. To tuition, or piano and others. Okay, don't be too quick to do that. If they are interested in music, expose them to different types of music. That's what I did. To street music, street musicians, to local music, to classical music. I love classical music, so I brought them to classical music a lot. But they didn't turn out to be classical musicians. But it's okay. Appreciation of different types of music. So gradually explore different types of instruments. There's one thing very important is give them that ability to learn by themselves. Now I truly believe in it because when my daughter said she wants to learn the guitar, after my failed attempt to teach her piano, I said, why don't you learn it by yourself? Then she totally on her own. Amazing, she's going to show you afterwards. No classes, zero, not even one lesson of guitar class. She learned it, okay? And my son, I teach him a little bit of piano. He's got very good memory. So he picked out a lot of tunes by himself. So I let him explore a lot. I teach him very little and he plays on the piano. 真的是玩钢琴，不是弹钢琴。And then from there he create his own music. So I foresee that he could be a composer because he's already composing music by himself. So I don't give him structure lessons. Okay? So a lot of things today they can actually pick it up by themselves. It's actually very good. Then as they go older, if they want, they can go for formal lessons if necessary.
跟大家分享两个事情，就是我的孩子学会溜冰跟学会游泳。溜冰是去年就学会了。那为什么呢？因为我们有 Bukit 的活动去溜冰，那他们从来没有去溜过冰，就是跟小朋友一起去溜，那也没有上任何的课程，就是这样子去里面溜一下，然后 app 带一下就会了，去2次就会了。然后我不敢，我不会，可是他们要拉我进去，然后他们2次会的时候呢，我还在那扶旁边的那个铁，然后扶了2次以后，他们就来讲，爸爸为什么你不会，你都会了。好，后来我就下定决心，我也要会，结果我也会了。你可以相信吗？我44岁了，现在学会溜冰，跟你的孩子一起学。好，然后第2个游泳，我一直到3个月之前，我还只是会蛙式，然后呢不会换气，游不到一半我就没有气。然后我的孩子呢一直都是要学游泳的，但是我们跟他讲，去上游泳课好不好？不要，我要自己学。然后我的太太比我会游，她以前在大学上过游泳课，然后她不相信孩子没有去上游泳课是可以学会游泳的。我跟她讲，可以了，给他们试试看啊，我相信他们会自己游的，会自己会的。她不相信，她觉得一定要去上课才会，她觉得别的东西可以自己学，但是游泳她想应该不太可能自己学会。我就跟她讲，你以前是住那个渔村那一带，里面很多渔村的小孩都没有上游泳课，自己会学游泳啊。OK， 那一直到最近3个月，我们去参加一个 club 了啊，所以我们就很疯狂啊，每一个礼拜去游泳，至少4天，晚上7点多8点就去游泳，然后我只是负责陪他们玩水而已啊，陪他们玩跳水啊，玩。他们2个呢，用不到1个月的时间， 已经会游了，自由式也会了，蛙式也会了，游得比我还要快。所以我要讲的就是，陪他们，跟他们一起学，然后不要只是好像送游泳课的，然后妈妈就坐在那个旁边那边看而已。那他们会因为你的你本身自己的那种勇于学习的那种精神，你也会互相带动，他会带动你，你也会带动他。那我想这种学习就是最美好的。
I know we're over time. Can I take another few more minutes? Okay. One last question. You can wait longer? Anyone rushing to go back? No. Okay then. Yeah. 3 points to conclude.
I just want to know that how do you juggle your time? You got 3 children of different age, and if they want to play different things and different interests, how do you juggle and how do you focus your time? The smaller one or elder one, or how do you both parents at the same time, or the mother will handle 3?
You're asking the mother or asking the father? Mother answer first. Make it short.
I just let them free play lah. So the teenagers already do their own thing, you know. So my son will play by himself already. He's learned the art of playing on his own. I celebrated with great joy because before that he was like, mommy pull me. So because he's very active, so I find it a bit difficult to catch up. So now he's very happy because we have clicked. They so have so many children, so our problem solved.
Let me respond to you this way. That's right. The other way is from the father's perspective. I think when you go discuss this with your husband or your spouse, I think if they're not here for a talk, they're going to say why. You know, get the father's come talk to me. I give you my email address. I think it's number one. We need to think seriously about our own lifestyle. And if you are going to educate your children at home, I think we have to reflect and think carefully how you're going to live your life and what is important to you. That's why the values are important. We made a lot of changes in our own life in the early days, and even today now, how our children grow up and what they learn and what they do. I changed my whole working environment to fit that. Right? I don't chase a career anymore. I can get job offers and do a lot of, I'll be spending 8, 10, 12, 15 hours outside. I say no, I want to change my lifestyle. Earn little, yes lah, a bit less, never mind, buy less thing. Right? So I think you have to think about this. What works for you is something that you and your spouse need to sit down and discuss and share the responsibility. We do a lot of that. And sometimes we have to force ourselves to do certain things, make changes in our life. So it's about lifestyle, yes.
Is any attention deficiency among the children? I realize that the cat is let's say the youngest one is 2, like parents' attention towards the children. Because I saw like 7 years gap, right? Like maybe when son, the youngest one is 2, the other one is already like 9. So the gap is like a gap. So you have to take all the needs that you can share.
I think it's for full-time schoolers, it's not an issue. There's one family who has 5 children, bigger gap than ours. But the mother is home all the time, and the father also, like him, very flexible working hours. They change their working environment. So it's not an issue. So whatever that comes up, there will be, issue. Of course, it's not pure sailing. Don't say, oh, why didn't you say, homeschooling so easy, I so want. Well, we suffered like many years, okay. Of course, there are a lot of, life is like that, there will be problems. Okay, how you face the problem, that's the thing. So for us is, we say, never say die. always try. And the often quoted one is, never try, never know. Okay? So that's the spirit.
To end that statement, right? The children at home with you now, you have no choice. Go solve the problem, right? You know, right? So I just want to conclude with a few things. Number one, if you are, I need to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I'm not saying homeschooling is the ultimate way to do it, and school is not the ultimate way. I want to recognize and appreciate there are really good teachers out there, very dedicated, and they make a lot of difference to the children who go to school. Right? Unfortunately, the system does not allow a lot of change, a lot of this impact to go to the children. Right? So figure out what works for yourself, for your family, for the children. It may take time, doesn't matter. Okay. So once you figure it out, it's an experiment. For us, the experiment is interesting because we make the choice. We can make our change anytime. We don't have to wait 6 years to change whether we want to teach English or in piano. Right? If we change, otherwise we can just make a change. Right? That's how we live our life. Right? And so the last part is you are not alone, and don't do it alone. Get in touch with people who are doing the same thing. We got in touch with people who are ahead of us. When our children were very, very young, we met with parents who were children who were already teenagers. They were pioneers before us. Right? There were few, right? Very, very few. We got hold of them. We got to exchange and we learned from them a lot. Okay? Learn from each other. The power of community cannot be underestimated. Don't let language, religion, race, become a barrier for coming together, because our children's education in future is most important to us. Right? So, what are you waiting for? That's my last part. Okay. So, to conclude, I want to share you with two very short stories and just conclude with my daughter singing. Martin didn't mention about our second daughter, Sam. When she, to 2010, she heard that she knew she wanted to dance that particular type of dance called hip hop. Okay. 2011, she started learning. And in 2011, she says, I want to enter showdown. That's in 1 year, right? And this year, she got into the finals of showdown live show. Of course, she knocked out after the third week, right? But the story here is that we celebrate victory because we saw in front of us a dream come true. A dream that said, oh, this is not what I want, this is what I want. Until she struggled to find out what she wanted it, she made it happen, and we all were very amazed that it was a dream that come true. So children, you need to go out with that belief will come true. Right? And this is our oldest daughter, Amrita. Are you ready? Okay, not yet, not quite yet. Okay. So picked up the guitar, loves singing, right? She wanted to do a lot of things. Last year, was it last year? The ticket to Nashville. She made it a point that she wants to go to Nashville this year, right? And she says she don't want to take money from me. And I'm really relieved. She will sing her way to Nashville. So in the last 8-9 months, she was singing in open mic, singing, doing gigs, coming out with albums, selling her albums, you know. And she wrote many songs on her own, okay, to raise funds, right? So she's raised just enough funds for the tickets and a little bit more for her expenses there, right? And we are now going to Nashville on June 3rd. So I'll be traveling with her to Nashville. So again, a dream fulfilled, right? When she goes there, she'll be attending the Country Music Festival, which is what she loves to sing, and she'll be attending the Country Music Awards. Is that what? CMA, Country Music Awards. Some of her idols are there, right? So make the dreams come true, and she'll continue to dream, and she'll continue to have the passion to achieve her goal. Right? I think when we're all there and gone, that passion and the motivation will make her successful in her life, in anything she will do. And that will happen for all our children. So I conclude with that, and I'd like to invite Amrita. Okay, there's her Facebook and YouTube page. You want to watch her? And she'll sing you 2 songs. One only. One song. Okay, just one only, right? Okay. Okay. So let me introduce the song to you, Misha. The song is called Running Away. This is the latest own song, so I will pass it to her and let her do the introduction. Give me the mic for you. I know why she has to be a spokesperson. Okay. Amrita with Running Away.
Yes.